This is a test. This is a test. This is a test. Hello. Hello and welcome. Today, we're making a video. Okay, so I don't know if you can actually see this picture, but it's supposed to be a Disney pin meme. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but it's on my TV. Today, we are going to be going through my Disney pin collection. I've been into Disney pins for about 2 years now. So I did the Disney College program back in fall of 2018, and it was a blast. I'll probably do more videos on that at some point. But while I was there, I got really into pin collecting, right? And since then, especially with the lockdown that happened and, losing my mind a little bit for a little while, I got really, really into buying pins, probably a little bit too much. And I have almost 200 pins in my collection now. If you don't know what I mean by pin, I mean enamel pin. A lot of people collect them nowadays, and people make them, and they can be really pretty and really cool. And I have a whole bunch of them that I want to show you guys today, in different collections and stuff. So we're just gonna sit down and look through them all. So let's go. So starting off, okay, I had to tear this off my wall. I hope it goes back on. Haha. Probably should have thought about that beforehand, but too late now, right? Okay, so this is my Sleeping Beauty board. Hopefully you can see that. This has all my Sleeping Beauty pins. This is my probably biggest. My favorite Disney movie and favorite movie in general is Sleeping Beauty, and so naturally I collect a lot of those. I'll just take a few off to kind of show you up close. This is a fantasy pin, so it's not actually licensed by Disney, and it's technically a little illegal, but we just won't talk about it. It's fine. So that is this one. This was given to me by a friend. Hopefully that's focusing. Wow. But I really like that one. So it was just made by someone who didn't actually get a license from Disney. I have some fake ones up here. These are hidden Mickey pins. You trade for them in the parks, and a lot of times the pins that you get in the parks are actually fake. But that's that one. You can tell she doesn't she kind of looks weird. If I can find a picture of what the real one of this one looks like, I will try to throw it up there. And I have a few more where she just kind of looks really weird, and I think they're kind of funny almost. That's why I keep them. There's that one. Hopefully that is showing up. And so yeah, I have a few of those. And then kind of coming down here, we have some of my favorites. This is a spinner pin. And so it kind of let's see if I can get that in there. Kind of goes like that almost. Yeah. It's really cool. It's a limited edition pin. It came out this year in the parks, and I was able to grab it. Another favorite off of this board is this one. The glitter in it is so cute. Oh my gosh. Hello? She's so cute. I bought this one online just off of someone, and I'm really glad that I did. This is a... what? Christmas. Don't know why I couldn't think of that word. Christmas pin of Sleeping Beauty, also known as Aurora, also known as Briar Rose. Don't get me started. They released a whole bunch of these with different characters in the parks this year. Again, another limited edition pin, right? Yeah, limited edition of 3,500 is this one. A lot of glitter. I like the wreath a lot. Yeah, it's from the Grand Floridian Hotel, if any of you know what that is. And then I also have some Philip pins over here, some Maleficent pins over here, and then just some general other ones. But I think that's about it for this board. I'll go get the next one. Okay, so this board is a little bit fancier. These are my limited edition or limited release pins on this one. So all of these are pins that were kind of rarer, harder to get, and a little bit more expensive than some of the ones on that other board I have. And a lot of them have fun little things to them. So we'll kind of go around here. I'll show the whole thing first, and then I'll pick out some favorites to show you. We'll start here. This is another Sleeping Beauty pin. So not all of my Sleeping Beauty pins are on that board. This is another Christmas pin from the Grand Floridian, again, from last year, their gingerbread house. Sleeping Beauty and Philip were the mascots for that year. So it opens up like that, and then you can just close it. It's super cute. It's limited edition of 4,000. And I was actually in Disney World at the time, so I was able to get it at Disney World, which is super awesome. I have two of like these ones. They like open up. Oh, you're just coming off, aren't you? And they open up, and they're like supposed to be like cereal boxes. This was a limited edition set that they released this year, 2020. And I have one of those. Another one with Genie on it up here. I don't know if you can see that, hopefully. And then just some like anniversary ones. I have some Sword of the Stone ones here. This is a Black Cauldron anniversary pin. Little Mermaid anniversary from 2019. Oh, this was a Halloween pin they released for 2020. And it's not limited edition, it's limited release, so it doesn't have like a specific number. But I liked that one a lot, so I got that one. And yeah, another spinner pin. This one has Jafar on it. It's like that other one from the Sleeping Beauty board. Anniversary for Lady and the Tramp. Anniversary for Pocahontas down there. So yeah, a lot of fun ones on this board. This is probably like my favorites out of all my pins. That's what I was trying to say. My favorites out of my pins. So, you know, I'm really regretting the way I did this because I don't know if these are going to like actually stay on my wall now. So, who knows now that I've torn them off. Using big brain. Okay, so this is my board of like attractions and Disney parks pins. Since I worked in the parks and I spent a lot of time in the parks, specifically Disney World. I've never been to Disneyland, although I would love to. I am a really big fan of the parks, so I collect some that are park specific. Starting up here, we have this apple set. So when I worked in Disney World, I worked in the confectionery on Main Street, and I got to make candy apples, and a lot of these are the candy apples that I made. So while I was there, I tried to collect as many of those pins as I could, and I did get the whole set. I was very happy about that. I specifically really like the Sorcerer Mickey one. I made this one a lot while I was in Disney, and so it has a special place in my heart for sure. Go back on the board. Thank you. Then we have some just like general attraction pins. We have Everest over here, Dinosaur. This is it's a Small World pin, which was actually traded for this one off of a trading board, and I've never seen it before, and I've never seen anyone else who has this pin, so I think it's like not super like traded. So I was really excited that I was able to find that one. I have some Pirates of the Caribbean pins over here. Down here is my Haunted Mansion collection. Haunted Mansion is probably one of my favorite attractions at Disney World, so I have quite a few of those. I really like these ones, and then I also have the Pirates ones over here. They were part of a Wishable set they released this year. It was like a blind bag, and I just think they are so adorable. Here, let's try to hold them up a little bit more. And then over here I have my Star Wars Galaxy's Edge pins. I have gotten to visit Galaxy's Edge. I went last year in 2019 over Christmas, and it was amazing. So of course I had to get some pins from it. I really like the Black Spire Outpost one. There's no enamel, it's just the metal. It looks really like it belongs in the world almost. So I like this one a lot. So this one is the big boy. Hold on. This is my big pin board, and it's very fragile, so I'm trying to do as much as I can. I don't know I hope that's all in frame. Can you see it? Can you see it? Pins. Ooh. Okay. I'm not, maybe this. Oh. Hello. So this is kind of my more general collection. This is more my general collection here. This is my big pin board. This has all of my princess pins that aren't Sleeping Beauty and anything else that I may collect on it. I'm just gonna pull a few favorites off of here since it's so big. I have this kind of cuties collection of all the princesses. So I have all of them in that style. That's a Belle. This is Merida, Mulan, and I have a whole bunch in that style. I also have Hercules in that style. Oh no. Don't know what happened there. I have Hercules in that style as well. I really like those ones. I got this Snow White pin this year in a blind box, the paint and ink collection that they released. That is a favorite of mine. I have more of those limited edition spinner pins on this board. This one has Ursula and then Michelle. I really hope this is focusing, because if it's not, that's really gonna suck for me later. Wow. I have this one that's kind of cool. It's a Evil Queen pin, but it has this kind of like stained glass element here and down here, and you can like see through it. It's super cool, and I think it looks really neat next to everything else on here. I have some Halloween pins. So Halloween pins are like my favorite holiday pin to collect. Halloween is like my favorite holiday. So I got this Mickey Mouse this year. And this Minnie Mouse one. I also got a Hocus Pocus pin this year. It's like the cauldron and it has that glitter on top. I think it is so cute. Wow. I also have a lot of Jasmine pins. So I have this one. This one is one of my favorite of her. I have a limited release set from the live action movie of her. And they're just really cool. I have these. So these pins are from McDonald's. For a long time I worked at McDonald's and they would give out pins for us to like put on our hat or wear or whatever. And whenever they started getting Disney toys again, they gave us pins for them. So I have some from Toy Story 4. I have like 4 of them here. And they are technically like Disney pins. They are licensed by Disney. They're considered like legitimate pins, like in the community. Oh, I hate saying that, in the community. Hello? And Woody there. And then I have also some from Lion King when that came out. That one. And then this one. Again, there are a lot of fakes on this board as well. I have this like silhouette series of different Winnie the Pooh characters. I'm pretty sure they are all 100% fake. They are a very highly faked pin, and you see a lot of them around the parks. Anything that you see a lot of around the parks is probably going to be fake, just because so much of what is in the parks is fake. People will buy fake pin lots on eBay and just trade those in the parks for stuff that they like more. And so a lot of what you find in the parks is fake. My opinion on the fake pins is you shouldn't trade them in the parks. Obviously, you shouldn't be putting fake stuff in the parks. But if you are trading and you see a pin that you like that happens to be fake, go ahead and take it, you know. Just don't trade something good for it because you know it's a fake pin. I have these from the grand opening of Shanghai Disneyland, or Disney Resort. These ended up in Disney World after a while. And they're just these glittery pins. I got it for super cheap. I have that one. I did trade some of these in the parks as well. I used to have more. But I'm not, they're very pretty. I'm just not the biggest fan of them. And then this one is probably my favorite. It's like a little snow globe. So you can like see the snow in there. Super cute. This year they did a monthly series on Shop Disney that was called Minnie Mouse Main Attraction, and it was essentially like Minnie Mouse dressed up and designed as different Walt Disney World attractions. And so I got the pin set for, I think it was June or July. It was Peter Pan's Flight. So I have that one. It was a 3-pin set, so I've got that one. Oh, maybe don't fall out of my hair. That one, which I don't know if you can see, but the ears actually have like a stained glass element to them too, and you can see Peter, Wendy, and Tink, I think. You can see some of them flying around in the ears. And then the last pin in that set was this boat, which was like the ship that they sail on. Anything else over here? I have these very cool banner pins for some of the princesses. And they have these little tassels on them. These were really popular. They were an open edition pin in the parks. But I also have one for Tiana and Polka. And then they also released this blind box series this year of like, they're like movie posters. So I have a Lion King one of that one and the Little Mermaid. And they actually released a series 2 of this one, and I bought some because of course I did. I have no self-control. None. So those are on my way, and I'm very excited to add them. But I think that's it for this board. Again, a lot of like fake pins here, a lot of princess pins. But some cool ones that I wanted to show. So yeah, let's see if I can. Okay, so we are nearing the end here of my pin collection. I have some up there I need to grab as well. But these pins are part of what's called the Disney Castle Collection. They started releasing them last year, and they're not done with the set yet. But essentially, they are these jumbo pins of Disney princess castles. And so I have 5 of them. They've released 5 so far, and we're still waiting on the rest of the collection. But I think these are so cool. They open up like that, and you can see like the inside of the castle. These are limited release, so they don't have like an edition number on them. But so that one was this one was Cinderella. This one is Frozen. Opens up like that. Close it. The third one was Mulan. Super cool. These were hard to get for a little while, but then people stopped liking them because the hinges would get off, and they didn't realize, oh, you can just like move the hinge back. So I think a lot of people just stopped collecting them. This one's Snow White. You can open it. But a lot of people would get these pins, and like the hinge would be off, and it wouldn't like be lined up correctly. So people were kind of getting upset with them. But if you just move it back, it's pretty easy. This one is Rapunzel. I don't know if I said it. The last one was Snow White. And then you can open it and close it. And then this one, this is a pin set that I also keep on like on the backer card here. This is from the Midnight Masquerade series that released in 2019. So they released these dolls, and with them they released a pin set. There's two pin sets. I only have this one because it was a cheaper one, because I'm realizing slowly it's probably not the best idea to spend all of my money on shiny pieces of metal. It's hard though, so I have this collection, and they are different princesses, and the idea of this like set and like the doll set was that they are dressed up to go to the masquerade ball. So we have several of them. There's Belle, Cinderella, Esmeralda, Megara, and Rapunzel. The Esmeralda one in here is my favorite. I love Hunchback of Notre Dame. I would love to get more pins for Hunchback. There's not a whole lot, but the anniversary of Hunchback is this year, and I'm hoping that we get some good Hunchback pins from that, because that would be so awesome. These are some pins that I keep like in the boxes. This is a Sleeping Beauty limited edition set that they released for Sleeping Beauty's 60th anniversary last year in 2019, or I guess that's 2 years now. Go now. Yikes. But so it stays in the box like this, and it opens up, and then you can look at the pins in there. I'm trying to see. This was limited edition of 3550. Yeah, 3550. And so it just stays in the box, and I keep it like that. And then I have this fig pin of Sorcerer Mickey. Fig pins are really cool if you haven't seen them before, because, oh, I dropped that. They come apart. They come off this little stand here. Come on. Do your thing, please. Please. Yeah. And they actually stand up on their own. They have this little stand, and that's why they're called fig pins, is because they're like a figurine and a pin all in one. And they're super popular. I really love this one, and I'd love to get more, but I just haven't yet, because like I said, should not spend all of my money on pins. Shouldn't do it. Okay. So then we can just put this little card back in, put the thing on, and then he's ready to go. So last but not least, here we have my traders. This is my board of trader pins that I have. These are essentially pins that I had in my collection that I don't really need in my collection anymore, that I'm willing to trade online with someone for a pin that I might want more. The nicer ones to trade are up here. These are like limited edition ones, but I just keep the nicer ones up here. Hopefully trade for something decent at one point. And then we have some like smaller ones, some Loungefly pins that I got on clearance that I think could make good traders. And then these ones are from mystery boxes. They're ones that I already have that I'm going to hopefully trade for more in those series. So, also I'm just now realizing how awful my fingernail polish is, so I apologize if you have to look at that. So, yeah, there's that. But yeah, so that basically finishes off my collection. That's almost 200 pins. I think I'll be hitting 200 pins soon, actually, with the ones I have in the mail. So, but that's all of them. I really enjoyed doing this. I'm looking forward to being able to look back on this video like years in the future and like see how much my collection has grown from here too. I think that'll be really fun. But yeah, that's my whole collection. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too boring. I tried to keep it a little interesting for you. But so why do I keep looking that way? There's absolutely nothing over there. Why do I keep looking over there? But so yeah, I will hopefully do more Disney pin related videos soon. I'd love to do one like about fake versus real pins. I think that'd be really fun, just to show like these are all fakes, and like this is something that you should look for if you're looking for a fake and like things that are real. So hopefully I'll do one of those, and I also want to do a lot of other content on this channel. So if you liked this video and you thought it was something interesting and you had fun with me here, I hope you had fun, go ahead and subscribe. I'm hopefully going to start making a lot more videos in the future, and I'm ready to kickstart this channel. So hop on board with me. I think it's going to be a fun time. Until that happens, and until the next video, just stay frosty. Stay frosty, apparently, is what I'm going to say.